Hello and welcome back everyone. Today I got a functional print, functional design. Whoever does electronics or even owns a soldering iron knows that when you solder, a lot of fumes, a lot of smokes come out, and that smoke is not the best for you. Trust me, I know. And I had laying around a lot of computer fans, just a simple, those are 12 volts computer fans. You know, they're from the older computers that you can get those cheap fans. I think you can even get them very cheap online. And I had a lot of them laying around, and they are almost they all are the same dimension, the same volts, and the same, even the screw holes are the same. So if you own one of them, you will be able to do today's project, today's design. So when I saw that I have a lot of fans like that, and I wanted to eliminate the smoke from the soldering iron, so I wanted to come with like a fan. I know that you can buy them online, and I know that there's a lot of companies that make something like that, but you're gonna save a lot of money printing it and doing it by yourself. Trust me on that. And I think it will work very, very good. So like I said, I had a lot of fans like that lying around, so I wanted to make an enclosure that I can put them in. And this is what I came out. This is just a simple design. It will be a standing design. Of course, it will have my logo here. The only thing that will print with the supports is the logo, nothing else. It's a simple design. If you're gonna have a cover on the back, that where we're gonna hide our electronics. I wanted to make it with battery, but I don't have a battery that way, because if I would run them on 9-volt batteries, they don't spin fast enough, and they need 12 volts. So we're gonna use a power supply. We're gonna use a wall adapter to use this with a power adapter, not with a battery. Unfortunately, I wanted to make them like you can portable, you can move them around, but I don't have that battery for 12 volts. So we're gonna run with a cable, and that's it. So but if you can find you could put a smaller fan in this one. This isn't necessary to use this fan. If you can find something that will fit, you can. Why not? And like I said, we're gonna hide all our electronics inside here. You can add a switch, you can add anything. I'm not gonna mess. The only thing I'm gonna add a adapter for the power supply, and I think that's it. And if you wanted to make it that the fumes don't just go behind the fan, you can add like a sponge or something to absorb the fumes. I don't think so I'm gonna need it, because like I said, I'm not soldering so much and so many times, but I just want something that instead of going into my brain and my lungs, it will go inside of this one. So let's assemble it, and I will show you step by step. The other thing I'm gonna try this time, I'm gonna use threaded inserts. These are M5 by 9.5 millimeter inserts, and I'll be using 5 by 10 screws to put the back cover, just because I have them. A long time I wanted to have them and use them, so I'm gonna use them, and we'll see how they work. So basically, like I said, the holes on the back are for 5 by 10 screws and for a 5 by 9.5 heat insert. So let's get to work. First time using heat inserts. Let's see how this will go. I don't want to burn the plastic here too. Oh, perfect. Perfect. For sure you're gonna see me. If you don't want to use heat insert, you can always just use a screw. If you want to fill up the hole, I will suggest even taking like a piece of filament, just melting the filament inside. If you want to do that, or you can just use larger screws or whatever. I just want to do it with a heat insert just because I have them. I wanted to use them for a long time. It's hot. Hey. And it's done. When it comes to the screws, I've been using these screws that came from the computer, and those have like rubber things here. Basically those are for the vibration, and I will be using it, but I will put them on the inside, not outside. And a tip when it comes to the fan, you have to position it the way that it sucks air. So basically, if you can see how the fins are directed, so basically when this spins, it directs the air going inside, if that makes any sense. Okay, so like I said, let's add the fan. All those holes can be enlarged if in case you need to put different screws. Why not? We're gonna put our rubber pieces inside, just like that, and we're gonna add our fan. Like I said, be careful with the orientation, and that's it. Our fan just slides in as I said, like a glove. We screw it in. Make sure it's all even. Yep, it fits perfectly, you can see. So if you're using one of those fans, you're gonna have three cables. One is the black one is always the ground, the red one is the power, and this, if I'm not mistaken, and then I did my research correctly, this will give you this will tell the computer how fast is the fan spinning. We're not gonna need this one, so we're just gonna eliminate it. Just cut it out. Okay, so in my fan, the black one goes here to this side. Basically, that's the outside of the board, and the red one will go here. So basically, it's the middle. So for the port, I make a hole here. If you can see, it's a 10mm hole for the cable to pass through. But like I said, I did not make any holes before, just because in case you want to use something else, or you want to use a USB or plug or something, you will be the one to make your own holes. And the same here, I make a small hole for the cables to pass, maybe using a different fan or maybe using something else. So I made it in a way that you can always, you know, cut it and customize it to your likings. So let's add this one. Let's make our cables go through. Come on. Add our screws. Both sides, and our fan is officially done. Okay, so it's this our fan. Simply plug it in, and you can see it's been. I should have bought one of those LED one. Let's see if it works. I'm not gonna solder anything. I will just show you with the soldering, and you can see. Ooh, this works better than I expected. Works better. Like I said, if you want, you can put I did not put any filter, but if you want, you can put always a filter in front or in the back to get the fumes. But the important is that it will get away from your nose. Let me give you an up close. So yeah, it works as it's supposed to be. It's a shame that I cannot make it portable, but this will be fine. As you can see, what we wanted to make, it works, and it really works well. I didn't expect it, to say that, so I didn't expect it, because I saw that the fan ain't spinning even with the 12 volts, even on the computer it's not spinning. But I guess they're made to, you know, to cool the computer down, so they're supposed to move some air. So yeah, this worked perfectly. I'm really happy how this came out. I really wanted to make it portable, but until I will find a 12-volt battery and we're gonna redesign this fan, I don't believe I'm gonna mess with it for a moment, just because I like it. I have problem putting it into the wall socket. So yeah, it really came nice. I really like it. Of course, it has my logo. I always put my logos on all my designs, just in case someone wants to sell it. It always have my logo on it. But you can always cut the logo if you want. But I just made it so it basically stands. It will not tip over. It will nothing happen to it. It stands nice and easy. Like I said, you can always add a filter front and back if you want that the fumes will go to the filter instead just directly to the fan. But yeah, I really like it. I accomplished what I wanted today. This will be free to download. All the links are down in the description. Subscribe, like and share, and I hope I will see you in the next one.